Welcome to Joy and Happiness 2024. The Truth of Life, a lesson from the Buddha's teachings. Long ago, there was a man named Min who lived in a small village at the foot of a mountain. Min was a successful man, owning vast lands and wealth, but his heart was always filled with anxiety. Despite all his riches, he still felt a sense of emptiness. His life revolved solely around work, profits, and worries about the future. He never experienced true joy, nor did he feel inner peace. One day, Min heard about a famous Zen master who lived in seclusion atop the mountain. It was rumored that the master could help those who had lost their way find peace within themselves. Hoping to find answers to his troubles, Min decided to climb the mountain to meet the master. The journey up the mountain was challenging and filled with obstacles, but Min eventually reached the master's dwelling. The Zen master was a simple, elderly man with snow-white hair, dressed in a worn brown robe. He lived modestly in a small hut in the forest with no valuable possessions. Min immediately asked the master, "Master, I have everything that people dream of, money, power, yet I am still unhappy. Why is that? How can I find peace?" The Zen master smiled, invited Min to sit down, and said, "My son, happiness does not lie in how much wealth you possess, but in how you perceive life. Do you know why a river, despite flowing endlessly, never runs dry? It is because the water knows how to let go of everything along its course, never clinging to anything. Life is like that river. If you keep holding on to impermanent things like fame and money, you will always feel burdened and exhausted." Min listened, finding the master's words deeply resonant. He realized that for so long, he had been living in worry and ambition, constantly chasing after illusions. He then asked, "But master, how can I let go when these things have already taken root in my mind?" The Zen master stood up, picked up an old pot, and poured water into it until it overflowed. He said, "You see, when the pot is full, if you keep pouring more water into it, it will simply spill out. Your mind is like this pot. You've filled it with worries and ambitions, leaving no room for peace. Let go of some of it. Don't try to hold on to meaningless things, and you will find your heart becoming lighter." Upon hearing this, Min felt as if a veil had been lifted from his mind. He felt a profound sense of tranquility beginning to fill his heart. He stayed with the Zen master for a while, learning how to meditate, live simply, and let go of daily worries. Every day, he watched the trees, the streams, and the vast sky. Gradually, he realized that happiness does not lie in material possessions or fame, but in the stillness of one's soul. After some time, Min returned to his village, but he was no longer the anxious man he once was. He lived more slowly, spending time with his family and helping those around him. He had learned the art of letting go and discovered that true peace was within himself all along. The story of Min spread throughout the village, becoming a cherished lesson shared among the people. Sometimes, what we have been searching for is right in front of us, but we become so caught up in the whirlpool of life that we forget to pause and look within. The Buddha's teachings always remind us, letting go is not about giving up, but freeing the soul. Happiness is not something distant, but is found in the peace of each present moment. Lời cảm ơn từ Bumba Channel. Cảm ơn các bạn đã xem Bumba Channel. Sự ủng hộ của các bạn chính là động lực để chúng mình tiếp tục chia sẻ những câu chuyện đáng yêu, hài hước và cảm động về thế giới động vật. Đừng quên nhấn nút like, chia sẻ video này đến bạn bè và đăng ký kênh để không bỏ lỡ những video mới nhất nhé. Nếu bạn yêu thích nội dung của chúng mình, hãy để lại bình luận bên dưới. Bông Book Channel rất mong nhận được ý kiến đóng góp từ các bạn để kênh ngày càng hoàn thiện hơn. Cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều. Chúng mình luôn trân trọng sự đồng hành của các bạn.